I'm Sibel Pascal, and I'm here today to share some tips on how to eat freely with food allergies. My boys seem to have an endless love for chicken tenders, so I made perfecting this dish a priority. This new spin on an old Southern favorite is free of all common allergens, but I've been told it's the best chicken tender you'll ever taste. So let's get started. What I've done to begin is I have soaked a pound of chicken tenders in what we call mock buttermilk. It's a combination of a cup and a half of rice milk and a tablespoon of lemon juice. And what that does is it substitutes for buttermilk and tenderizes the tenders. So we've soaked that for 2 hours, and we're going to start out by breading it in cornstarch. If you can't eat cornstarch, you could just as easily use tapioca starch. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bread this assembly line style. I'm gonna use my left hand for the liquid ingredients and my right hand for the dry ingredients, which keeps everything pretty clean. So what we're gonna start out by doing is we're gonna lift a tender out of this mock buttermilk and let it drip a little bit just to get that extra liquid off. And then I'm going to turn it in this cornstarch, and as I said, you could just as easily use tapioca starch. Turn it once on either side so it's nice and coated. Shake that off. And then I'm going to drop it into my mock egg. Now this is important for allergy-friendly fried foods or batter fried foods. I'm using a combination of olive oil and rice milk that I've whisked together into an emulsion that really substitutes beautifully for egg when you're coating. And last but not least, we're going to turn the tender in these gluten-free breadcrumbs that I've seasoned with a little bit of salt and pepper. So there you go, we're completely done with breading. And we're going to move on to our next step, which is frying them at the stove. So first what we're going to do is we're going to pour about 3 cups of canola oil into this pan. And canola oil is a fantastic allergy-friendly oil. Next we're going to turn the flame on to medium-high. So this is really starting to get hot enough, I can tell, because there's a little rippling, and I'm going to test it out by throwing in a crumb of the breading, and if it sizzles up, I know it's ready. And it's sizzling up, so I think it's ready to go. So I'm going to start out by putting about half of these in the pan. You don't want to overcrowd your pan or it won't fry up nicely. Ooh, that's nice, listen to that. That's the sizzle we want. I'm going to put in 3 or 4 of them, and we're going to cook it for about 3.5 minutes per side. After it's been cooking for 3.5 minutes on this side, I'll flip it and it should be a nice rich golden color. And there, look at that. Those are absolutely gorgeous, beautiful, deep golden chicken tenders. So we're just going to put the finishing touches on them. We're going to put a little squeeze of fresh lemon juice, not enough so that it tastes like lemon, but just a hint of flavor, and a sprinkle of salt. And there you have it, gorgeous, beautiful, allergy-friendly chicken tenders that are perfect for the whole family. Enjoy and eat freely.